The concept of a mysterious visitor in the context of a story where a college student is visited by a man claiming to be their deceased father is both intriguing and unsettling. This introduction sets the stage for an exploration of identity, reality, in the human psyche, challenging the boundaries of what is familiar and what is fantastical. The mysterious visitor embodies the central enigma of the tale, immediately engaging the audience with a question that begs to be answered. How can someone supposedly dead stand before us with undeniable familiarity? The significance of this point lies in its power to establish the story's emotional and psychological stakes. It ignites a journey of discovery for both the protagonist and the audience, prompting an examination of trust, grief, and the essence of personal identity. This mysterious visitor is not just a plot device, but a catalyst for the protagonist's internal conflict, forcing them to question their memories and beliefs. In the realm of real-world applications, consider a scenario where individuals claim to have seen or interacted with deceased loved ones, often during profound moments of grief. This phenomenon, known as post-bereavement hallucinations, illustrates how powerful the human mind can be in crafting perceptions that straddle the line between reality and imagination. Similarly, in the field of AI and augmented reality, technology now allows for the creation of digital avatars of the deceased, raising questions about identity and the authenticity of such encounters. Opinions supporting this idea often delve into the psychological need for closure and the impact of unresolved grief, suggesting that such encounters, whether imagined or facilitated by technology, can offer solace or provoke distress. However, potential challenges to this concept include the ethical implications of interacting with digital representations of deceased individuals, raising questions about consent and the potential for emotional exploitation. Connecting this point to other aspects of the main topic, the mysterious visitor propels the story into a broader exploration of what it means to be human. As the college student grapples with the authenticity of their encounter, themes of memory manipulation, the fragility of truth, and the complexities of familial relationships come to the fore. This introduction not only sets the emotional tone, but also serves as a pivotal connection to the unfolding mystery, influencing character development and thematic depth throughout the narrative. The visitor is the linchpin in a tale that challenges perceptions and invites the audience to embark on a journey of discovery alongside the protagonist. In the intriguing tale of a college student visited by a man claiming to be their father, the concept of identity and its authenticity takes center stage. The core idea revolves around the unsettling arrival of a man whose appearance and memories perfectly mimic a deceased parent, yet something intangible, reflected in his eyes, signals a discrepancy. This paradox between physical and psychological identity forms the crux of the narrative, challenging the protagonist's perception of reality and truth. The importance of this point lies in its exploration of identity's complexities and the deeper questions it raises about human perception, memory, and trust. It taps into the universal fear of the unknown and the fragility of personal identity. In a world increasingly reliant on digital and virtual realities, where deepfakes and AI-generated content blur the lines between real and artificial, this story resonates with contemporary anxieties. It forces the audience to ponder. If someone possesses all the attributes of a loved one, yet something feels off, how do we discern truth from deception? One real-world application of this concept can be seen in the realm of advanced robotics and artificial intelligence, where humanoid robots are designed to replicate human behavior and appearance closely. These creations often spark debates about authenticity and the nature of human interaction with machines that seem almost but not quite human. Another example that is psychological manipulation and espionage, where individuals are trained to mimic others, highlighting the potential for identity deception in real-world scenarios. Proponents of exploring such themes argue that these narratives hold a mirror to society, encouraging introspection about the implications of technological advancements and our understanding of identity. They suggest that grappling with these issues through storytelling prepares us for future ethical dilemmas. However, this concept is not without its challenges. It opens up controversies about privacy, consent, and the moral implications of creating entities that can imitate humans so convincingly. Skeptics might argue that focusing on these darker aspects of identity could fuel paranoia and mistrust in technology's capabilities. Connecting to the broader tale, this point influences other elements by adding layers of suspense and moral complexity. It pushes the protagonist to question their assumptions, leading to a journey of self-discovery and revelation. Ultimately, it enriches the narrative by intertwining the personal with the societal, prompting audiences to reflect on the boundaries of identity and the essence of human connection. The concept of the unsettling reunion, memories and resemblance, introduces a scenario where a college student is confronted by a man who claims to be their deceased father. This figure possesses an identical appearance and perfect recollection of past events shared with the father, yet there is an intangible element in his eyes that suggests something is amiss. This unsettling reunion serves to heighten the mystery and tension in the tale, inviting audiences to question the nature of identity, memory, and the essence of what makes us human. The significance of this point lies in its ability to create suspense and emotional conflict, driving the narrative forward. It challenges the protagonist and the audience to explore the boundaries between reality and deception, authenticity and imitation. This plot point is crucial as it sets the stage for a deeper investigation into the true nature of the man claiming to be the father, providing a foundation for the unfolding mystery. In real-world applications, the theme of doppelgangers or individuals possessing uncanny resemblance to someone else has been explored in psychology and speculative fiction. One example is the phenomenon of Capgras syndrome, where individuals hold a delusional belief that a loved one has been replaced by an imposter. Another example is in literature and media, such as Philip K. Dick's Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?, which questions the difference between humans and replicants with identical memories and appearances. There are opinions supporting the notion that exploring identity through such narratives can provide valuable insights into human psychology and the fear of the unknown. It addresses fundamental questions about what truly defines a person, memories, appearance, or something deeper, and perhaps indefinable. However, this concept also faces potential challenges and controversies. Critics may argue that over-reliance on tropes of mistaken identity can lead to predictability, or that it risks undermining the emotional gravity of loss and grief by introducing fantastical elements. Additionally, alternative viewpoints might suggest that the focus should be on the student's internal struggle rather than the mystery of the father's identity. The unsettling reunion connects to other aspects of the main topic by acting as a catalyst for the protagonist's journey, influencing their interactions and decisions. It raises questions about trust and reality, compelling the audience to delve into themes of loss, the quest for truth, and the impact of unresolved emotions. Ultimately, it enriches the narrative, providing depth and intrigue that captivates the audience. The concept introduced in the outline is an encounter with a man claiming to be the protagonist's deceased father. This scenario taps into themes of identity, memory, and the unknown, posing questions about reality and the limits of human perception. The protagonist is a college student, a time typically characterized by self-discovery and independence, making the intrusion of a mysterious figure claiming paternal identity particularly significant. This adds layers of tension and mystery, suggesting a narrative that challenges the protagonist's belief system and emotional stability. The significance of this point in relation to the main topic lies in its potential to explore deep psychological and existential questions. It invites the audience to consider the reliability of memory and the essence of identity, what truly makes someone who they are. This narrative can delve into issues of grief and closure, especially the impact of unresolved emotions related to death and loss. Real-world parallels can be drawn with cases of mistaken identity or uncanny resemblances in everyday life. For example, stories surface occasionally about people meeting someone who looks strikingly like a deceased loved one, provoking intense emotional reactions in existential ponderings. Another example is the phenomenon of Capgras syndrome, a psychological condition where a person holds a delusion that someone close to them has been replaced by an imposter, offering a medical perspective on similar themes of identity confusion and emotional distress. Opinions supporting this thematic exploration highlight the narrative's ability to engage with complex emotional and philosophical topics making it a compelling tale for audiences interested in psychological thrillers or science fiction. The concept allows for an examination of the human psyche, exploring how people process grief and the unknown. However, potential challenges include maintaining believability while balancing the fantastical elements of the plot. There's the risk of alienating those who prefer more grounded narratives. Moreover, alternative viewpoints might argue the concept steps into cliched or overdone territory, as stories about imposters and supernatural returns are well-trodden in cinema and literature. This point connects with other aspects of the main topic by driving the narrative forward, serving as a catalyst for character development and plot progression. It influences the protagonist's journey, testing their resilience and forcing them to confront deeper truths about themselves and their past. In essence, it's a vehicle for storytelling that blends mystery, emotion, and philosophy, creating a rich tapestry that can captivate and provoke thought in the audience.